Hello, hello, hello. Y'all able to hear me? Yes. How's everybody doing? Welcome to day 3 of OniFox's Advent Game Challenge. Hello, Trappo. How you doing? Well, I know how you're doing. You're in the other room. But yes, for those unaware, this is OniFox's Advent Game Challenge. For the 24 days of December, I will be attempting to make a video game using prompts submitted by people, like either viewers or just literally anyone who saw the submission form. And today we have basic plot. First of all, I just want to say huge shout out to Ruby. Actually, I'm just gonna fucking gonna just ping Ruby. I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna have to open it anyway. Yes. Hello Moto. Hello Lucy. Hello TK. All right. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah. I just want to give like absolute fucking like sincerest thanks to my friend Ruby, who she's been working on these wheels that that I'm using throughout the days, and just getting it all set up, going through all the submissions, making sure every prompt is perfectly going with the rules we have, and like absolute like just thank you, Ruby. Like, can we all can everybody in chat just give like a thank you, Ruby, right now? I don't know if Ruby's watching or not, but I just want to show up on stream. It's just a line of thank you, Ruby. There we go. That is amazing. Thank you all for doing that with me. But yeah, thank you so much, Ruby. And here we go. We're gonna decide on the plot now. Now I've asked people to submit a basic plot for me to add on to create the full plot. And the full plot might change throughout the day. There's still plenty of turns that could change what we have written down. But I'm gonna open up the wheel and I'll turn the screen on, and we're gonna look at this together. Okay, waiting on it to load. Copy the wheel and display. All right, let's see what we got here. What the hell is this first one? Lesbian goes through legally distinct Silent Hill for some smooches. I hear a spirit but playing Dragon Age on stream, so can't listen. Fair enough. Yeah, I kind of got spoiled on this one. Ruby accidentally told me this in advance. Yeah, Ruby actually told me this one in advance. So, but I think they added a legally distinct part because of the rule of how it cannot be pre-existing stuff. So, a legally distinct Silent Hill. Okay, that's gonna change what we have currently set up, but we can figure it out. Checking old cookbooks for a food you only kinda remember having. So they're going to beat the villain because they need to look through old cookbooks. Okay, that was meant by TK. Character trying to win the Great OniFox Bake-Off to impress their date by tribal. I have a bake-off now? Alright. Okay, character trying to win the Great OniFox Bake-Off. Unionize Santa's workshop and overthrow the big man by Sorbet. Unionize Santa's workshop. Okay. So what? The Dark Castle now is Santa's workshop? Oh, but how would that work with the villain? That would mean that the villain is like, oh, I'm not Santa, I am this person. That could be funny. Man wakes up in a decrepit and dilapidated lab overgrown with fauna and must escape by Adeline. That is, I mean, okay. So a non-specific man. Maybe the villain is Santa also. That is true. That is also true. Okay, so a non-specific man wakes up in a decrepit, dilapidated lab overgrown with fauna and must escape. That could work with dark fantasy still. Santa can be a job description, not a name, I suppose. True. It's one of the old things where people remember an old meal they had as a kid but never know how to make it. It's still an aspect. Oh yeah. I don't have one that I can distinctly think of myself, but I know what you're talking about. The lead's best friend, okay, has been sad lately. So the lead takes them on a trip to raise their spirits by Curio. Aw, that'd be cute. Hey, you want to go to this dark creepy castle? Not. Hey, you want to go to this dark creepy castle and kill this guy to make yourself feel better? That'd be funny. Okay. Ah. Good to know that thing still works. That one's gonna be delayed. Queer Eurobeat street racing. Okay. Just to explain, my initial D has some insane relationship drama involving stuff like race, delusion, virginity, sugar daddies, and arranged marriages. Oh, queer Eurobeat street racing. Okay, so we're gonna have to, if we get this one, we're gonna have to shove in some Eurobeat racing into the plot. Solving the murder of a mall Santa by lesbian Andrea. Okay. Solving the murder of a mall Santa. Once again, another Santa put in here. Protag isekai on a sci-fi planet. Another one from TK here. Protagonist isekai on sci-fi planet. I mean, we kind of have a little sci-fi-ish with it like being all in the sky, but we had to turn the dark fantasy into sci-fi. Okay. Prince goes on a time-consuming adventure by Adam de Bjerg Slaima. Prince goes on a time-consuming adventure. That sounds like King's Quest. Just with a prince and not a king. Stop an Ancient Evil by Lascoit. Yeah. Yeah. For context, Lascoit is one of lesbian Andrea's submissions. She purposely went with a fake name for every day, and by day 2, I realized what Lascoit was doing, and Lascoit just wants me to create a legally distinct Atlantis: The Lost Tales. One of my favorite point-and-click puzzle games ever. Stop an Ancient Evil. That's probably the one that would still work with what we have. Becoming the #1 fugitive in the world, Blaze and the Cat. Okay, this could work with what we have with like the Lonely Vampire. That's a cool one. Summer vacation gets ruined when the beach is filled with undead. Oh no! There's a beach in the sky now. Duncan Kong. Player is thrusted into high school life and must get through it. Not lesbian Andrea. Not high school life. Oh no. This song got loud. Hold on a moment. Let me turn that down a bit. It got really loud. Trying to get back at a former rival over the past. Bombastic. Okay. And the last one, player gets sucked into a VHS tape by Ruby. Okay, a lot of fun submissions we have here. There's some that I there's definitely two that I really hope we get to like stay on the theme. But I want any of these because like it's gonna be fun trying to work this into what we currently have. So without further ado, let's spin the wheel. Survey says... trying to get back at a former rival over the past. Let me copy up. Okay. Let me just quickly grab that text. It was trying to get back at a former rival over the past. Okay, interesting. That could lead to oops. That could lead to some fun stuff. Did I not copy? I did not copy. Why is it not copying? Why is it not copying? Come on. Copy it. Weird. Hold on, let me put this in a notepad, see if that works. There we go. Now we'll copy in here. Okay, why didn't you like the first one? Alright, so this is our plot. A formal... Oh, let's fix that. Actually, that's a good question. I read it as former rival. You know what? This is where I will actually go ahead because I think I can actually do this without spoiling anything for myself. I'm gonna be very careful for this. I'm gonna look at the answers. I'm going to find Bombastic's answer. Okay, I need to scroll down till I get to the names. Okay, that's Ruby. Well, I can tell by that one. Alright. Okay. I'm scrolling very carefully just to make sure I'm also doing this on the other screen in order to not dox people's emails. Okay. Woo! Nope. Okay, well... right. We need to scroll down to... basic plot. Former rival. You're supposed to say former rival. Yeah, I should clarify real quick. Ruby actually went through and fine-tuned some of the text in the prompts because they were either like very like a little bit too like long, or they were like or just was like broken English and stuff like that, and yeah, she must have accidentally just typoed it. All right. Trying to get back at a former rival over the past. Oh, let me actually get this set onto the title of the stream as well. That is a long text. I'm gonna turn off this music one more time because I want to have other songs in the background while we work here. So I'm gonna pause that, and let me go ahead and open up YouTube for playlist purposes. Let's go with royalty free tavern music. Let's go with this one. Is audio fine? Can turn it up a little bit. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to writing. So, we need to flesh out this plot. Trying to get back at a former rival over the past. So, obviously the rival is going to be the villain. That's just a given. So we have a set fact that the rival is the villain, or the villain is the rival, and the main character is trying to get back at a former rival of the past, back at a former rival over the past. Okay. So let's think here. We don't have a name for our character yet, so I'm just gonna write so I'm thinking, like, in this case we're gonna need like a backstory of some sort, like either like a scrolling text or like a cutscene showing this part. So I'm thinking MC and villain. What should so like it has to be a rival, and they have to have done something to insinuate wanting revenge on them for this long. I am open for ideas from chat, by the way, on this. MC and villain. Oh wait, there is a goal that the main character is gonna go for, and that's something we're gonna be deciding tomorrow. Is the goal for the main character? So what if the getting back at involves this goal? The question is, do we want it to be a case of the main character heard about this goal, or no? Actually, I think with our setting we have right now, it will work best if it's getting it back from the rival, probably. MC and villain fight over. If he is a former rival, is he a friend or something else now? I think former rival means like that. I mean, the way I determined it is that they went separate ways, or like the MC got like the MC could like maybe gotten caught because of the villain, oh, actually that's a good idea. MC and villain. It has to be a former rival, so like it has. Let's say that like they're attempting to see who can get something first. Attempt. Not so it's not attempt. It's MC and villain will. Ooh, this writing is hard. There's a specific word I am thinking of that is blanking in my head, and that's the one I want to use. I'm just gonna use race to be the first to obtain. Yeah, that is also true. To obtain the goal. Let's just change it to fight to be the first to obtain the goal. MC loses and is caught by because I want to put in some ACAB authority, and it's caught by authority. No wait, what if they're framed? What if they are framed and they lose the goal? Oh, that'll be more fun. Okay, let's change this. MC and villain never got along ever. MC was had the goal and decided to goal from MC. This is gonna look really fucking stupid, but this is mainly because I don't have a set thing of what the goal is. Or arch rivals. So like I'm thinking if the goal ends up being like a princess or something, or partner or whatever, then they could frame the MC, and then like because they got framed, the partner leaves them and goes with the villain. The other idea is that because they were framed, the villain is able to take the possession of if this is like an object or something, then they could take this object from the MC when they're caught. But that's not really. Let's think of the backstory later. I think that'll work better when we have the goal. I think I want the I want the main character probably to yes, I definitely want the main character. No, but like would it make sense if it's a castle then? Well, okay, castles are a thing like with like, that's a common trope with vampires, of them having a castle. Maybe the castle belonged to. That doesn't make any sense. I figured this was gonna be easy to write actually, but I'm very much blanking here. Yeah, vampires don't need a castle. That's what my brain said after I said that. It's like that doesn't make any sense. I'm like my brain purely based it off of Dracula. That's not every vampire. Some vampires live in apartments. Okay, but let's think here. Start with some questions about the plot. Who is the former rival? The villain. What did they do in the past? How are they getting back at the former rival? That's actually not a bad idea to ask questions, because then we can fill the stuff in. How did wait? Who owns the Dark Castle? The former rival / villain, obviously. How did they get in possession of the Dark Castle? I'm just gonna mark these with bold text so I can tell that that's the answer. Why does the MC hold the grudge still? Right, we'll get if any of the questions you can fill in with other prompts, you can either wait to answer or have a temporary answer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Like maybe I could do that. So, so I'm just kind of like thinking what I would want to, because I guess we're going into a little bit of world building here as well. How does the world look at the former rival? I'm thinking they fear him. No, they fear them. We can't put a gender on a faceless person. So they fear the rival, because they are in possession of this Dark Castle. So like the Dark Castle is looming over the town. So they see. I'm just writing Dracula at this point, just without Dracula. But I guess that's just a very common, like, I mean, I guess even Mario Bros had that plot. It's just a basic plot of like evil castle in the distance. We fear that. We don't want to go near it. That's literally the plot of the first part of Final Fantasy 1, actually. What am I thinking? Okay. We'll keep that. We gotta keep it simple for the sake of making sure we finish this in 24 days. How does the world look at the former rival? They fear them. How does the world look at the MC? That's also a good question. I'll answer that one probably in a bit. Well, the MC is lonely. That is true. See, when I was at these already got ideas to go from. Shut up. They avoid them if possible. I write if possible because I'm probably gonna have like a way to like buy equipment or something, or like talk to people. But this falls straight in with the lonely vampire portion of this, by having them actively avoid them. Why do they avoid the MC? I don't want the reason to be because they're a vampire. Like, I want that to be kind of like a hidden thing, or maybe the world is just like it's like common to be a vampire in this world. Like, that could also be a thing, and then it's just there's just no hatred towards them. Like, I don't want the reason to be because they're a vampire, mainly because it's just a cliche, and also because that's literally the plot of Blood Rain, the movie. And no, I don't want to do Blood Rain. Well, why are people avoiding him? That's something we'll be answering. That's why I wrote the question down. There's some questions we don't need to answer, like why the world is in the sky. That's just for aesthetic. It's because it's cool. Introverted. True, it could just be that, you know what? This kind of reminds me a little bit of what I sometimes. I've said this to you a lot, Trifle, but I sometimes when I'm like walking, walking in like the street or like around in town, I feel like I have like an aura that keeps people away from me. They see me as like I don't have that much more today, but back in the day I definitely would. I would have like this stone dead like just non-emotional face. Yeah, and because I dress scoff. Like I think so. Maybe it's just like maybe the reason they avoid them is because they well, how would I formulate that correctly is the thing now. Like because like I know because of me it's because I dress goth, but do I want that to be the reason why they avoid the main character? Maybe I don't want them to like avoid the main character. Maybe they actually respect them. Yeah, I think maybe I want them to just like respect the main character. They respect them, but don't bother them too much. Why do they not bother the MC? And there we can get in they're introverted, because I like that. I like having a what's it called? I like the idea of having the main character be introverted, because like we don't get I personally feel we don't get a lot of introverted characters, or like not like, or at least not like blatantly stated introverted. So I say we go with this approach. These three. Hey, I recognize this song. Good morning, adventure. These 4 questions, I will probably write in tomorrow, because that's something that they'll be more easily answered when we know the goal of the main character, like what they're seeking. I don't think there's any more questions we need to ask. I guess we could decide how the actually no, we don't need to decide how the best friend came to know the main character. Like that's just, you don't need to explain every detail of a plot. I think we are good with what we have. Yes, this is what we have for now. This is a way better approach than trying to like write the full story, because now I can write dialogues and such on the fly in the game, which will probably be the better approach. So let's leave these 4 questions for tomorrow, and let's pop into the game. So last time we ended up having this, and I coded a little bit of where you could zoom in like that with the camera. Personally, right now I feel like the camera zooms in too much. So I'm probably going to tune that down a bit. We also have a slime enemy that works fairly well, and that enemy is going to be our basis for every other enemy in the game. Alright. So the first thing I want to do actually. So I took this screenshot from a different project of mine. Now I said I'm not going to be copy pasting things from different projects. However, this is just a screenshot, and I know I got this from a different tutorial, so this is not my own coding idea. I'm gonna set this up first, because this will give us a PlayStation / N64-ish look on the game, and I really want that. I really want that. So I'm gonna put this over on this screen, so I can see it. Then go to common materials, and I'm gonna make a new one. We're gonna call this PeopleMat Retro, and I'm just gonna go ahead and make the instance right away there. So let's remove what we have here, except for I think this one might need to turn into input 1, but we'll keep it like that for now. Let's go screen position. I'm gonna mask the component red and green. We multiply that with a floor and parameter. We call this scale. The scale is going to be at 600 by default. Then we floor it again. At the moment, what are you working with? I don't remember if you told us or not. I did the. What are you working with? Oh, like what program it is? This is Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine 5.3 is the one we're using. I was gonna use 5.4, but I had to update it, so I didn't feel like waiting on it. Multiply. We need another scale. This one's just a set value, but I'm gonna make it a value. I don't know what this actually is. Sorry, no, I'm sorry. Like, we see that you are coding, but what are you doing in the program? Oh, I didn't mention that. I am currently making a retro filter to be used for the game to make it look like a classic N64 game, like that. There we go. Gonna apply and save that. Close it. And this thing already has the post-process materials. We're gonna add one as a reference. And we're gonna do, where is it? Retro. Look at that! Hell yeah! Now we're cooking. Yes, yes. Okay, we're gonna tune it up a bit. Make it a little less pixelated. I'm gonna close this for now. Also gonna close Discord for now. So let's refigure out how this works. So that scales the pixels. The further down we go, the more pixelated it gets. This value changes how many colors there are. So we could literally go 8-bit if we wanted, but I'm gonna keep this at 64. This was at 600 originally. This is 800. Let me go full screen on this. Oh, the camera broke. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off that little thing we did with the camera where it tilts down. I don't think that is worth the headache it's already given. We're back, gonna take a shower. Okie dokie. Have a nice shower. Who's gonna do that? So I'm not removing the code. I'm just making it not activate. That's perfect. All right. I love using this filter so much. It just adds a charm to it all. Like the further away you get, the more pixelated it gets. It's not a perfect filter by all means. Like it could be better. I don't know what value the original person who made it put it at, but like at the filter that I'm using, it's not. It's like it has some problems. But like but I also don't want it to look like this. This reminds me of Doom on the SNES. But I think we want to probably keep it at. Let's do it in between. Let's do 700. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. Alright. And will there be a CRT filter later? No. I have done that in the past, like a somewhat decent CRT filter, but that will be used. That would end up using too much of like assets that I've already made. So I'm not going to go through with that. I'm also going to turn this off for now, just because it makes it easier to work with what I have. I want to get into animating. Let's do some animations for our little character here. Also, I had a thought while I was sleeping, where all the best thoughts show up. I'm not gonna use the bat wings that I gave the main character. I think instead, I want to add the ability to turn into a bat, because I feel like that could lead to more fun things. So I'm gonna make like a simple bat model that kind of maybe like a red bat with. Oh, that would be cool! Like a red bat with a white trail on the back, to like replicate her hair. That'd be cool. But yeah. So I'm not going to we're not going to use the bat wings that I set up. I'm gonna be using that approach instead. Now what I'm going to be doing here though is I'll be tilting these a bit as I need to set up IK bones for these joints. There we go. Now let's see if I can remember how to set up IK bones. Let's do that and then do that. None of these should be connected. And they need to be parented to the root. Otherwise, we cannot properly move things. And for the record, this is a very shoddy way to do IKs, but it's the one that I'm most familiar with, and I just want to stick with what I'm familiar with using. There we go. Let's give these names. IK, arm. I don't remember which one's supposed to be the target or not, so I'm just going to call them hand arm. I'm just going to call them this. IK, arm, L. IK hand L. And then IK leg R. IK leg L. Then IK foot R. IK foot L. Now we need to go into post mode. And we're going to need to inverse kinematics. The target is the armature. Pole target is the armature. I think the target is supposed to be the foot, and the pole is supposed to be the leg. Then we need chain length to be the amount of bones we have. I definitely set it up correctly. Get that figured out. But I think I need to move these forward a bit. No? I need to move these forward? Why are they bending back so much? It's supposed to be 4, it's supposed to be 3. Not okay, not use tail. Maybe that's it. Clear post transform. But now it's controlling the. Wait, there we go. We got it. And this can still bend. But I realized something that I want to do. Let's rotate. Nope. Grab those and then rotate 90 and then rotate 41. And 5, I guess. 2, 3. Because I want to make things easier for myself. I'm gonna make this copy the rotation of the foot bone. Local space to local space. So that way, if I rotate this, it doesn't work. Okay. Space with parent, local space with parent, maybe. There we go. Why do you hate me, Blender? Like, okay, that's inverted on that part. Okay, screw it. This is now I'm just wasting time. Let's just put them back to how they were. Since it's not gonna work for me. Okay, it's just gonna be stupid like that. Whatever, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get the next one done. Put our leg, our 1, 2, 1, 2, I think it is. 2 and then 90? Yes.